Got our Maracactus. Nice. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Nice one. Oh, yeah. Speaking of. Hey guys, Georgisaur here. Is that time of the day. As you can see from our little 3-card backs, they're all Paldean Fates. We're going to be opening up a bunch of Paldean Fates today from all types of stuff. If you saw the thumbnail, we'll be opening up from the boxes, from the tins, from some metal boxes, all kinds of stuff here. We're going to open up 40 packs in total. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the promo stuff that comes beforehand, and then I'm going to go ahead and start. But here we got our Iron Treads promos, got 2 of those boxes. Got our Fuecoco promos with the Crocalor and the Skeldridge, our 3 boys there. And they also get their own little, if you know, they get their own little set here where you can put them and have them exhibited. So there's our red one for those 3. We have our Spirigatito with our Floragato or Floragato and our Meowscarada. Obviously, different type. She gets her own green one. And that looks a nice cool. I have one for my Torterra, obviously. And then we got our Quaxley with our Quaxwell and our Quaquavel. We got a blue one for that one as well. So all of these go in their respective spots. Go ahead and exhibit them. They have their own little stand, little cheap plastic stand, but holds them up well either way. So that's our promo stuff. And like I said, we're gonna be opening up 40 packs. We're gonna take it slow in the first 5. We've opened up a bunch of Paldean Fates as well, but all of these are already loose, ready to go. Got 10 right here, and this is the 10 that we're gonna start off with. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're hunting for basically would be these, but a bunch of shinies here as well. So any shiny, it's gonna be a nice one to have. We're gonna maybe get a lot of repeated stuff, so as long as it's a nice good one, let's get them repeated as much as we can. Doesn't really matter. But here we got our Flitlil, Kilowatt, Nest Ball, Lantern. Oh, there's our first one of the video. We got our Veluza as our shiny, and then the other 2 that we got as our reverse and our hollow. But our Veluza is going to start us off. Nice little fish to get us going. Gonna leave him there because it's not a big hit or anything. So our Veluza is our first shiny to come out. Let's keep the shinies coming as long as it's different kinds of shinies. I ain't gonna be complaining. Pikachu is the biggest shiny in this set, I'm pretty sure. But let's see what other kinds of stuff we're gonna be getting. Got our Nemona, draw 3 cards, nice and simple. Got our Gengar, Oinkogel, Professor's Research, a Dedenne, and an Armor Rouge. Again, a bunch of Scarlet and Violet Pokemon are coming out in this one. A bunch of older Pokemon too, but the shinies and any variant of shiny is the entire reason for this set. But it's a big one. You can get a lot of different stuff in here. Starting us off. So let's see if we get anything worthwhile. 40 packs. Hopefully we get something at least in these 40. We got our Atticus. That's a good one to start us off. A Spothra, a Mastiff, and our Raichu Hollow. But we started off with our full art shiny Espathra. She's gonna be taking a throne, but that's our first one of the video, one of the full arts that is shiny. Let's see if we can get any of these alts that are shiny as well. But that's our first one there. And again, like in a previous video, I'm going 5, take it slow. We've opened up a bunch of Paldean Fates already. So another 2 of these. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the pace. Okay, so let's see. Got our Pikachu, our Greavard, Chinchou, Woobat. That weird one. Our Gimmighoul, Noibat, and another Professor's Research right there. And now our final one before we go ahead and pick up that pace. Take a little quicker because we've already seen a bunch of these. Again, here I'm pretty sure the Tatsugiri there is shiny as well. But that big whale Pokemon is one of the shinies. I'm not sure if the Tatsugiri in there is shiny as well, but we'll see. Got our basic energy, Wooper, our Greavard, Charcadet, Clobopus, Yono, nice Yono there, Kilowatt, Clive, Pikachu, Graplocked, and our Xatu. So far we gotten 2 shinies. So, gonna pick up the pace now. Going for our shinies. Still, those shinies are gonna be in the back. There's no possibility of getting them in the beginning. So, just get our 3. And let's see what we get. Got our Mastiff, Mr. Mime, and a Professor's Research. Again, so far, honestly, I'm seeing very small amounts of shinies. Again, this is just because it's a bunch of different packs, a bunch of different boxes. So, again, the probabilities do get lower, guys. So, that's probably one of the reasons why it's like that. So, if you're surprised as me, or if you get surprised with the low amount, right now we got 2 out of all these packs. That's kind of the way it goes, especially when you buy a bunch of different stuff from different sets, different packs, different types of sets, different boosters, different whatever. Here we didn't do any boosters because that one, oh, there we go. Got Baxcalibur is our shiny, and a Wug Trio, the Menace Wug Trio here. Our Wug Trio is something that comes out a lot. Him, Palafin, and Palmont are the ones that are basically, these are the only illustrations of this set, so they come out a lot. But we got at least a Baxcalibur to go ahead there. And kind of want to, kind of don't want to, but it is an illustration rare. Gonna put him at least behind our Espathra in second, because it is an illustration. So, did end up putting him. It's gonna be an easy takedown, so not really worried about that. Gonna get taken down easy. Could take down with any of these shinies too, but it's a different type of rarity, and the rarity is the reason of the thrones, guys. So even though value could change that, there we got a Noivern. It's a regular EX. Our Noiverns, our EXs don't take thrones as well, but I'm gonna put them behind the shinies because our shinies are the reason for the video. So they're the big stars. If we get anything else that's not a shiny, it's not gonna really take front and center as well. So there's our code, and let's see if we got anything here to take down that Wug Trio. Got our Maracactus, nice, a Wu Qian EX, and our Professor's Reacher. So definitely getting that Wug Trio out. Good thing he didn't last long. Got our Wu Qian EX. These look so fake to me, but they are like this. So Wu Qian EX gonna take our first place. So 10 out of the way already, guys. Another 10. And keep going by 10s. See if we get anything again. But we got our secret. These are even harder to get than any of the ones in the back. So goes to show you what kind of set Paldean Fates is. But we got one, and we got a Scovillian. This is like Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi in one body, sharing the same body. But we got another shiny, our Scovillian here. Gonna go in the front, newest shiny, so it goes to the front. And let's keep it going. Our Mario and Luigi set, I don't know if they made it for that reason, but looks like Mario and Luigi. Reminds me at least with the color scheme, but there's our code. And let's see what we get here. Again, going for those alts. Again, always good to have more of those, even if they're repeated. We got some of those. Gardevoir, nice Gardevoir, nice EX there. Very useful, very used. And she will go quick. But we got a Gardevoir there. I'm gonna put her right in there, covering our Noivern. But the second one right there, second hit. Again, some of these are just mixed up. You're gonna be getting good stuff, you're gonna be getting nothing. Again, the other one, we got 3 in total with those 10. And now right here, we already got 2 to start us off. So again, this type of stuff is where you get your luck or you're not. Because speaking of luck or not, like, people open up a bunch of stuff looking for one card and they get nothing, and then out of nowhere maybe they open up a regular tin and they get the card they're looking for, or they don't bother and just end up buying it at the end. So depending on your luck, it's what kind of cards you'll get as well. Oh, Mew! We got our Mew EX right there. I'm gonna get rid of Espathra. because it's gonna be the same type of style, and Espathra's been there, so it's gonna go, and Mew will be taking that spot there. And again, it's already been there in the thing, and the Scovillian's newer, and then we'll just have them there with the EXs as well. But got our Mew there. It's not the Mew, but it is a Mew, so got a good one going there. Continuing from that, again, anything that can take these guys down, it's gonna have to be good in the sense that either it's gonna be the same style and I want something different, or it's gonna be an alt. Got our Nemona's backpack and our Raichu, but highly doubt that anything will get into that point. But obviously, we already know we don't give up on those kinds of cards coming out. We still have another 20 to go besides what we're opening up in these 10. So if we're lucky, we will be getting something like that. Got our Toad Screw as our EX there. Bunch of EXs coming out, and even though it's just a regular Toedscruel, it does have an ability, so it's going to be a card that's worthwhile. People use those. The abilities always end up becoming something like that, like this one. As long as this Pokemon is play, it is a grass and fire type, so most likely it has double weakness as well. But I don't know how relative that is. It'll probably be immune to the same type of stuff. That's the kind of luck you're getting with those abilities. They're always active, so you don't really have to activate them either, unless they say so. So make sure to pay attention to that and what kind of abilities you're going to be using with the Pokemon, what's cooperative with the rest of your deck, if you're ever thinking of doing that kind of stuff, basing your deck off abilities and the types of Pokemon. Nice, we got here, speaking of abilities, we got an Abomasnow, Rare Candy, and a Professor. Again, those are all useful. And our new shiny, going straight to the front. Nice looking Abomasnow. Doesn't really change much in color, but instead of green, I'm pretty sure it becomes blue, because Abomasnow has some green in there. It's a water grass type, I think, or ice grass, something like that nature. But already down to our last two of these 10. See if we get anything else from here. Our Charmander, another Noivern. Second Noivern, at least. That's fine. Let's keep getting EXs that are repeated and actually useful, instead of getting that Wug Trio or the Palafin or any of those guys. So we at least get one of each, that's fine. But I don't want to see 20 Wug Trios, or from previous videos, you guys know he comes out a lot once he appears. So let's see and hope that we don't get another one of them. Oh, another one! Squovit, Ghastly, and our Goldangle. A nice little different type. We've gotten water and grass, and now we have a normal Squovit with those big old fat cheeks right there. Oh, we made some changes there. Gotta have Mew in the video. So we got our first pack here of the new 10 set. Again, I'm opening these in rolls of 10, so that's why I keep saying and 10 set 10s and 10s. So we got our first one there already. Nothing to start us off. But again, a bunch of different shinies we're looking for. As long as they're not repeated, and even if they are, as long as they're useful, we don't have any issues there. But so far we got a bunch of different shinies, and that's still great there. Got our Paldean student, Pikachu, and another Gardevoir. Nice one to go there. This one goes quick again. So we got a couple of these. No way that I'm going to be complaining there. She is very much used in this games, cards, etc. So there's a lot of decks based around Gardevoir. Again, and now the routes and the Curlia, her evolutions, all are useful because obviously you need them to be able to be playing that card. And we got our 3. And we're starting with our Xatu, Scraggly, and Cyclezar. Any of those are also useful as well. The Xatu has an ability. Always ability Pokemon pretty much are used, even if it's a butt ugly ability, still kind of be useful in some point. Some people find uses for them. So we got our 3 there as well. I'm just gonna keep going through, guys. Again, when we pick up the pace, it ends up getting quicker in the end, because if you pay attention in the beginning, when I only opened 5, it took forever to open those up are now here, opening just these. This pack is being an asshole. Okay, there we go. There's our code, and there's our 3 there. Let's see if we get something. We haven't gotten anything so far, so again, going back to the luck. Right now, these 10 have nothing so far. Let's see if in our other 10 we'll get a way better ratio. But right now, nothing has come out. Not even a good trainer. I think, or Gardevoir actually, never mind. But not even really anything related to our shinies. Palmot! We got our Palmot there. Our 2 trainer, our holo and our reverse. But speaking of Palmot, again, we got our trainer gallery, our illustration rare of Palmot. And there's our regular Palmot. Has an ability as well, so put him right there and cover up the previous one. Again, just getting these shinies. But even though I've opened up so much Paldean Fates, thanks to my friend Hugo and myself, I've also bought a bunch, but there's still some shinies that I haven't seen, so still good to see different cards. After Cleffa! This is useful. Cleffa and a Xatu. Nice little Cleffa there. Draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. So when you're down on the cards, this one is a good one. Even though it's a very low health, easy to take down, but it's a nice little card to have. Helps you out there. You don't need energies, so it's just taking up 1 space. Super simple. And it's a regular Pokemon. Not going to be losing more than 1 prize card, so maybe not that big of a deal there. Got our Chinchou and another Toedscrew again. I think we've had all of these EXs repeated. We got our Gardevoir, we had 2 of those, we had our Noivern, now we got 2, and our Toedscrew, also 2 as well. So far all the EXs are repeated, which again, like I said, as long as they're useful, we ain't upset about that. There's your code. Go ahead, let me know what you get in those codes down below in the comments. Cool to see what you guys get. Oh, I haven't seen this one. That one looks dope. Doesn't change much in the color, but it's a nice Abra, Clive, and a Mabostiff. So, still, again, like I said, you keep seeing these new cards that I haven't seen an Abra. Nice little, just changes the brown, I think, to like a purple. And I'm going to go ahead and move these. So our Abra, our one right before our last pack. Let's see if we get anything in this last pack before we move to our last 10. And let's see if we get anything here. Again, still going after big cards, but with our luck, maybe they'll in the last 10 and not in these. Okay, guys, down to our last 10. So far, so good. Even though, like, maybe we're not getting the best stuff, we still got a secret. We got some full art Chinese. This is what happens with Paldean Fates. You get a bunch of hits at least. So if you really want that, go ahead, open up some Paldean. Maybe, oh, there we go. Nice one. We got a trainer, full art, our judge. It's not gonna take anything down because our focus is the shinies. But I am gonna put him in front of the shinies right now because any shiny that comes out will take over his spot. But we got our judge right there. First trainer to come out, our first trainer full art at least to come out, but we can also get a bunch of different trainers in this set as well. So see if we get any. Oh yeah, speaking of, we got our Pidgeot EX. This is also a very useful card at the moment. Got a nice little quick search, and I am going to be taking down Mew because Mew has been there for a very long time. So Pidgeot is going to be taking his spot. And I'm going to go ahead and put him, let's put him behind Judge. But we got our little Pidgeot there, taking up our spot, our second place. Been a while. Now we have 3 of those. We got our Spothra, we got our Mew, and now we got our Pidgeot. But Pidgeot is very useful because of his ability. So it's a nice little one there. Basically lets you look for a card in your deck and put it in your hand. So nice little useful one instead of using a trainer. Has an ability already. Nice Mimikyu, that one's also useful. So we're getting a lot of useful cards at least. Let's not give up hope though. We're gonna get that alt at least, hopefully. What we're wishing for. Even though we got the secret rare and that one's even harder to get supposedly. But I'm kinda going for those alts even though any one of those three would be good. Dodrio, haven't seen this one either, so there's a nice little shiny there for us. Have not seen this one. Let me see what his ability is. Once during your turn, you put 1 damage counter on this Pokemon. If you do draw a card. Okay, so this is basically like a mulligan guy. Like, he'll damage himself, but you can pull a card. So whenever you're in search of cards, and he only needs 1 energy. Oh, and then there's a nice little attack there. So does 30 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So it's like a Drifloon. Like a Drifloon, there's a Drifloon, this card, that also does that kind of thing. That it has damage. The more damage it does an attack, and it also hits more. So it's a nice little one, good one there as well. It has 120 health, 110 health, but people put that 120 on that Drifloon to make it last longer. Speaking of, we got a Noivern. This Noivern is going to take up our Pidgeot spot. Why? Because he is, at the moment, the newest one. So even though they're all the same rarity, I'm going to be putting Noivern there. It's going to take up the spot. And Pidgeot will go ahead and take up our shiny spot there. Still a shiny, still a full art. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in the front. Keep it going. We got our code there. Let me know what you guys get. Always cool to see what kinds of stuff you guys get. Hey, Pidgey! A cute Pidgey. Looks like a baby. It's just a baby. It's a nice, cute little Pidgey. I haven't seen this one either, so that's a nice one to have. But we got our Pidgey in the front there. It does look like a very babyish Pokemon. I don't know, probably because it's the first evolution, or how they make it look on the card just makes it look even more of a baby. There's our code. Let's see if we get anything else good from here. Got our technical and our Cyclezar. Got 3 packs left, guys. So again, we're gonna count how much we get, see what kinds of hits we got. But these are 40 packs, so let's see what kind of ratio. Again, Paldean gets a bunch of cards, but maybe not the best ones. Got our Goldango and our Xatu. So if you're looking for hits, go ahead and open up Paldean. It's just same thing with Crown Zenith. You get a bunch of hits, but maybe not the best ones. But you do get moments like we did, that we ended up getting that Giratina. So keep it up. Maybe you end up getting something worthwhile. Got our Professor. First Terra. I know this is not the first Terra, but it's the first Terra EX. Okay, because our Spothra is also a Terra, but this is our first Terra EX. Our Forretress, and since he is the newest EX, I'm going to go ahead and just put him here in front of the Gardevoir, even though you guys aren't going to see him still because of order. And we are down to our last pack. See if we can get last pack magic here. Hopefully. Let's see if we get anything worthwhile in this last one. Again, last pack. We take it slow. It's a cute Execute. Never really paid attention to it. But we got our Mankey. And let's see if we get anything from this one. Our Donphan, Atticus, Mousehold Family, our Dedenne, Mastiff, and we finished with something at least, guys. Our third Gardevoir EX of these packs. So we got something in our last one. No crying there. We wanted something, we got something. But now we have 3 Gardevoirs in total. Okay, guys, so to sum up, we ended up getting 25 hits. We got 25 hits out of the 40 packs, so we did get more than the 50% there. A lot of them are repeated, especially on the EXs, but that's fine. We got our 2 Noiverns, and then here, reason why Noivern's in the front, he doesn't have an ability, and all of these do. Got our Forretress, 2 Toedscruels, and our big girl here, we got 3 Gardevoirs. Our Veluza's the start of our Shinies. Our Mario and Luigi clones, Scovillian. Our Abomasnow. Our Abra. Squovit, cute little Squovit. Palma, useful there with ability. Cleffa, card that I said useful right there. Again, abilities. These cards with the ability is just like if you got them, use them. Got our Dodrio. Our Pidgey, Got only one of these in the 40 packs. We got a Wug Trio. Our full art trainer, Judge, and the only full art trainer. Got our Noivern, Espathra, and our Mew. And Pidgeot there to finish that off. And our big boy of the video. One's apparently that this is even harder to get than these beautiful cards in the back, but we got our ultra rare, our secret, I'd say. Our Wu Qianyangs is the big one of this video, but that's all we got. 25 out of 40, guys. So way better than what we were expecting. Again, Paldean Fates is something that's big. You're going for hits, go ahead and open it. But that's been the video, guys. I've been George's Sword. Thanks to my buddy Ugo for letting me record this stuff with him. And let me know down in those comments what you thought. Leave a like if you liked the video. And go ahead and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Helps us to grow and keep doing this kind of stuff. So that's it, guys. That's been it. I have been George's Sword. Have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Peace out.